Hey everybody, it's Eve and thank you for coming back. I made 2 bath bombs. Pretty proud of myself. And they came out looking decent. Although, you know, to get here was not easy at all. I don't think I've ever struggled so hard on trying to do something DIY in my life. I'm gonna call it Poe because I put like a little black raven on it. And then this one, I don't know, like Bloody Mary, because there's a hatchet. Or the Butcher, if you know what I mean. If you watch American Horror Story, yes, then you're my friend. Yeah, so how they came about, or me deciding to make bath bombs, was I went to Lush probably like last week, and I really wanted their Halloween collection, and I guess silly me, I thought that they would still like have stuff there, but really they only had 3 of their items, and none of them were a bath bomb that I could buy. And they said like to go shop online, which I've done before, but when I got my items, they came back like very broken. I mean, they're not cheap, so I was expecting them to be a lot nicer. I never returned them because the whole return process for me is just like I have them, they're going in my bath anyway and melting, so whatever. So I haven't taken them out of the mold yet, so hopefully I keep trying to put them on the table, but no. Hopefully it doesn't crumble apart. I'd be so sad. They're coming out pretty easy. Oh my god! Oh, I'm so nervous. Okay. It's a little crumbly in my handsies, but this is it. It's super cute. And it smells amazing because of the mint, and like there's a little bit of cocoa powder in here. It smells so good. Okay. Carefully putting it back. Let's take out the second one. I wish you could see the hatchet in there more, but this one smells so good too. I mean, I use the same scent for both, so obviously they don't smell the same. Wow, super legit. Look at me. So this video is going to be broken up in 2 parts, just so it's not like overly long for no ridiculous reason. If you're watching this, then you will be seeing how I made the Edgar Allan Poe Super Black Deathly Bath Bomb. Yeah. So keep watching and then you'll find out how it looks at the end. Alright, so first off, for our dry ingredients, we are going to be adding 1 cup of baking soda. And then a 1/2 cup of citric acid. This is what's going to give your bath bomb, you know, that fizziness, if I can say, if that's a word. It's not a word, but you get what I mean. So I kind of ended up splitting some of my dry ingredients into 2 bowls just to make, you know, my red bath bomb and my black bath bomb. Just so you know. Here I'm adding a 1/2 cup of cornstarch, and this is what's going to act as the glue for your bath bomb and hold it together. And you're gonna mix. Here is where I split my ingredients in half. So now I'm adding a capsule of activated charcoal for color, and not a 1/2 cup, but a 1/4 of a cup of epsom salts, and mixing again. Remember that ratio is just for half. Now I'm adding 1 teaspoon of peppermint oil. This is really for scent and based off your preference, so you can add like even vanilla to it, just whatever you like. I like peppermint, so yeah. And next I'm adding a 1/4 teaspoon of vitamin E oil and a 1/4 teaspoon of coconut oil. And finally, a 3/4 of a teaspoon of water. For color, I am adding food coloring. I wanted black, but could not find black, so I decided to make my own, and these are even parts of red, blue, and green. And now you're going to slowly add that in, because if you do too much, it's going to activate the powder. I'm still not loving the color, and this is where I've added so much, I start to add so much food coloring to this thing, because I just save yourself time and get black gel food coloring. This will just save you, yeah, the struggle that I had. I'm literally adding even parts of the same food coloring, little by little, just to get the color, because I just really wanted it to be so black. And I just wasn't gonna give up till I got that color. One step ahead of me. Yep, still not it. So I've looked it up, and then you could make like a thick black paste for food coloring with cocoa powder, and then same even parts of red, blue, and green food coloring. So I'm trying this out to see if it works. After mixing that, I am adding it back into my, I don't know, powder. That's the word, I can't think of it right now. And I'll be mixing that in. Still wasn't black enough, so I added a couple more capsules of black charcoal. I think I added 3 more during this whole thing. Yep, still not black, so I went on and made more of that thick paste. Should have worn gloves. I don't know why I never wear gloves, but yeah, wear gloves because your hands are gonna end up a lot like mine. Yep, and adding more black charcoal. I was not playing. I think overall I added probably like 6 capsules of charcoal powder. Just so you know. Yep, more. But hey, I mean, it worked. I got the color that I wanted. It's showing up very light on my camera. I don't know, my lighting's crazy during this, I'm sorry. But it definitely turned black, as you can see. Now I am adding it to a mold and adding a little sugar candy that I got from Michael's. Both I got from Michael's. And just pouring that stuff in there. The consistency you're going to want is going to be of like very, not like wet sand, very lightly damp sand. And there it is. It was a lot of pain, but it was worth the struggle. So here's what it looks like. You know, it paid off for me. It smelled lovely. It looked really cool. So I guess if you want to do this, do it. It's really cool. Just, you know, I made all the mistakes for you. Alright, have a good day. Only one step ahead of